I'd like to introduce Lizzie Carrad, our Civic Spark Fellow. She has really single-handedly championed a new website we're launching tonight. So she's going to share with you about that now.
Hi, I'm Lizzie. I'm the Civic Spark Climate Fellow here in Albany, and like Claire just said, I've been working on climate action work. And tonight, we're really excited to launch this platform because if any of you remember taking the community survey, there was a section at the end that asked, it had you check a box that said, yes, I would like to stay involved in the CAP 2.0 planning process. Here's my email. We got over 90 emails from that survey. We also got like over 100 people saying they'd like to stay involved, but they didn't all provide their email. So here's a second chance if you sign up in the back. But Carbon-Free Albany is a site that was, it's a platform that was created by a woman in Palo Alto. The host site is Community Climate Solutions. Sorry, let me pull this up. And it allows you to customize a site for your city or county. So we decided to go with Carbon-Free Albany. And it's a platform that allows you to join the challenge. So you sign up your household. When you sign up, it'll ask you for some basic information about your energy, water, food consumption habits. You will need to use your PG&E bill if you want to get exact data. But the sign-up process should only take about 5 to 10 minutes. It won't let me move forward with this. But once you go in, it'll ask you to input your basic information, and then from that, you'll be able to look at different actions you can take to reduce your carbon footprint. And the actions range from being very simple, like switching out your light bulbs to LEDs or installing smart power strips, to more complicated actions that require more investment, but you can look at those actions now, pin them, find resources that can help you complete those actions, such as different rebates and technical assistance, so that down the road, when you're ready, you can take some of those actions. What's really cool about the site is everyone who takes actions, you can commit to actions and then you can actually take actions. It shows as a community how many households we have signed up and how many tons of CO2 we will have reduced by everyone collectively taking these actions. So our goals, it just lists the month. Our target date is Earth Day 2019. We would like to have 250 Albany households signed up and 100 tons of CO2 reduced. And 4 of our climate action committees have already logged on. I think Nick was a big one of those. And we already have 5%, 5 tons of CO2 reduced. So you guys got a good head start. Let's keep that momentum going. What's also really great about the platform is it allows you to join effort with your community groups, your neighborhoods, your schools, or any teams that you decide to create as a community. So right now we've already pre-populated some community groups such as ACAC, CERT, a couple of churches in the community, and Albany Strollers and Rollers. We also have all of the Albany neighborhoods in there, and then when you guys go out and start signing up, you can decide to form teams together with your neighbors or your friends or your sports teams. And then your points will go towards your team, and you'll be able to see which community groups are in the top 10, and you'll be able to contribute to your team so that they can climb the ranks. So it's a fun way to get involved with your community and learn how you can become more sustainable. Another great feature about the platform is this community action page. That's a photo of some of you are probably in there. It's Dinner with Albany. And here we can post blog posts and city updates. So I've already put in a couple updates with some more detailed information about EBCE, and if you're interested in opting up to the Renewable 100 service that Claire was talking about, you can find information here about that. Some basic information about the site, the Carbon-Free Albany site, as well as some information about our climate action plan update, which we've been talking about this evening, and that also directs you to our city webpage links where you can learn more. We can also put a calendar of events where you can learn about the Climate Action Committee meetings, which are open to the public and where we'll be discussing the climate action plan, as well as different regional events such as an upcoming East Bay Electrification Expo that's happening in Berkeley next month. There's also information about the tool pool down below. But it's a great way to get the community involved with helping the city reach our carbon neutrality goal by 2050, because it will take a community effort, and it can be a really fun way to reach that goal. I would like to ask you all if you have a cell phone to pull it out, and if you want to look up the URL and put in your email address right now. That way we can email you later with more tips. And also, there's a sign-in sheet in the back that's specific to Carbon-Free Albany. We're looking for some community leaders who would like to stay involved with the platform and help organize their neighborhoods and form teams so that they can really get this platform off the ground and help spread the word, not just to the people who are in this room, but everyone in the community. There are also some fun stickers, so feel free to grab those. Does anyone have any questions about the platform? Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it'd be helpful. I put my own home in here, and it'd be helpful if you went to the action and just drilled down a little bit to show, like, take one of those actions, like say solar, and show the information it gives, because it is quite helpful.
Yeah. So.
Or any of them. It doesn't really.
Yeah, you're right. So I think solar is a good one though. So if you click on the solar action, it can show you some estimates of how many points you will earn by taking this action. And points, they're not just arbitrary. Every point that you earn is 1 ton of CO2 that you will have reduced that year, by the end of the year, by taking that action. It shows you estimated annual savings as well as your upfront cost. And then it can show you how much water, gas, both natural gas and gasoline. It gives you some basic information about what the action is and how you should go about pursuing implementation. And then here under the resources section, you can find rebates and credits, financing options, and different programs that are, it ranges from federal to Albany specific. So, for example, Bay Area SunShares is a nonprofit in the Bay Area that helps coordinate group purchasing for solar and electric vehicles. So you can find out more information about Bay Area SunShares there and then find a link to that website. And then it goes all the way up to the residential renewable energy tax credit, which is a federal tax credit. And these resources we can update as they come and go. So you might see some changes coming there every now and then. So that's one action, for example. There are also some basic actions that you can take under the Easy tab, such as, let's see, where's, well, I guess there's a lot of them actually. So, for example, eating lower down the carbon chain, it gives you some basic information about simple steps you can take each day that you can, by the end of the year, accumulate 1,830 carbon points reduced. Mm-hmm.
So is this just for a household? Can you also do something like the competition for businesses and have some sort of incentive for them to?
So right now it's just households. It's a pretty new platform. I think it only came out like 2 or 3 years ago. And Lisa, the founder, she's working on a lot of big upgrades right now, and she's got big goals for the future. So that could potentially be something that happens in the future. But right now I think these are basically household actions, not really larger scale actions. Nick?
I was going to mention it does cover tenants versus homeowners. So
Yeah.
I think there's a main little tick you can do it for your renter versus
Renter
homeowners.
friendly.
Yeah, renter friendly.
Yeah, so it's not just for homeowners. You can be a home renter also. and still find actions that you can take to make a difference. Any other questions? Well, I look forward to seeing 30 plus homes on there by the end of the week. Help get us towards our 250 goal. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. Like Claire said, my email address is on sustainability, climate action plan. If you scroll to the bottom, my email is there. It's eCarad. My name is Elizabeth, so don't let that confuse you. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. We also, like I said, have our Climate Action Committee members have signed up and started playing with the site, so they can answer any questions as well. But I look forward to seeing you guys all on there. Thank you.
Thanks, Lizzie. So that concludes our workshop for the evening. We thank you all for coming out. We're very impressed by the turnout. Please consider attending Climate Action Committee meetings the third Wednesday of the month. They usually start at 7:30 instead of 7, and they're an opportunity to continue to stay involved. So, thanks.